So today's game segment, I have named it Glitch or Stitch. So by now, all of us are very used to these game segments. Today's version is one in which I will be giving you some brain glitches and what they are, and you will tell me whether they are an actual glitch or am I just stitching you up with a fake one. That's
Hmm.
why glitch or stitch, right?
Correct.
The winner will get to call themselves a mentally healthy professional, and I'm saying this very loosely. Okay. And the loser will have to make a short video telling us and the listeners why their MBTI personality type is whatever it is.
Oh my
And
God.
and yes, you'll also have to take the test on camera and quickly explain your decisions as you go.
No, fuck no. That's horrifying.
It's
Ashmita,
supposed to be a forfeit. Ashmita, it's supposed to be
Oh
a forfeit.
God. Okay,
Ashmita,
fine. Huh.
let's either win together or lose together.
If we win or lose together, both of us will have to do this.
Yes,
Yes, but
yes.
let's then win together. That no one has to do it.
It's
Okay,
only
let,
the
let
two
me
of us.
let me put it this way. If you
Mhm.
both tie the score at the end of the game, I'll do it on your behalf. Okay, but only in the case of a tie.
Woo! Let's do this, Ashmita. Let's do this, please. I
I
don't
mean,
want to
if
do
you
it.
blatantly discuss this, then I'll get to know. No,
Also,
obviously cheating.
blatantly discuss or what? Like if the only way to do this is to give the same answer. Like
Yeah,
whatever
Yeah.
the first person gives, the second
yeah,
person gives that same answer. Sandy, you
exactly.
did not think this through, and that will
Yes.
not be fun for anybody. So no, we are not doing that.
Okay.
Whoever loses loses, Rakar. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll release this clip whenever this episode comes out. It'll be on our socials. So okay, as usual, we'll start with Ashmita and go back and forth. The first one: emotional contagion fatigue. A condition where people temporarily lose the ability to mirror emotions after too much social interaction. Glitch or stitch?
Glitch.
Glitch,
Prakhar?
glitch, glitch.
Well, right off the bat, I fooled the both of you.
Oh
It's a
shit.
stitch.
It
Oh, so
felt
what is
See,
something.
see. So whenever I'm saying stitch, that means it might be a thing, but it not yet has been scientifically established as a thing. Does
okay?
that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It
So
might be a thing in certain people, but there has been no considerable research done into that particular. So that's why it's still categorized as a stitch.
Got
okay.
it.
Okay. So this is basically like your LinkedIn post pretending to be science. So that's
Got
that's
it.
basically
Got
what
it.
it
Got
is.
it. That's the
Burnout does
best.
exist. Yeah, burnout does exist, but this specific neurological condition does not, at least not till now,
Got it.
on
That is,
paper,
that's why
right?
it felt real.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, by now you
Slightly
should
fake, huh?
realize that most of the things in these game segments, I try to make them as close to reality as possible so that you can't tell
Yeah,
whether
that's the
they're
whole
true or
point.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the whole point. Okay, second one, Prakar, over to you. Exploding head syndrome. Hearing loud bangs or explosions while falling asleep with no actual sound taking place around you. Glitch or stitch.
Hmm. I think it's a stitch.
It's only bangs and this thing. It's
Loud
not.
bangs or explosions.
What
Okay.
explode?
Like, for
Bang.
example, a gunshot going off, or a mine blowing up, or a car backfiring massively. Loud explosive sounds, you
Okay.
know?
When in reality it's not happening. Like there's no sound.
So if you and some other person are in the same room, they'll
Hmm.
be completely unaware of what's going on, but in your head, you're feeling as if there's a loud explosion taking place nearby.
Why does it sound like? Mm,
It does sound familiar, right? Like
yeah, it
it does
sounds.
sound.
Do you want another go, Prakhar? Because Ashmita has still not answered. Do you want to revise, amend your answer, or do you want to stick with Stitch?
I think no.
I'm
I'll
being
stick
very
with
generous
Stitch.
here.
No. I'll
Okay.
stick with Stitch.
I think it's a proper glitch.
Point to Ashmita. It's an
Mm.
actual thing. It's a glitch. So, benign sleep disorders caused by neural misfires during sleep transitions usually results in these explosive noises.
Mm.
Nothing actually explodes except your trust in your brain, but that's for another day. That's not for me to address. Yeah, probably you should.
I
You
should
should.
hope not.
Yeah, you should reach out to your therapist or psychologist or psychiatrist, whoever you have on call.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah.
reach out to them.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one, Ashmita, back to you. The condition is called Jamai Wu, a phenomenon where familiar things suddenly feel unfamiliar, like a common word looking fake after repetition.
Mm.
Glitch or stitch.
Glitch. This
Glitch.
I don't know if the name you're making up or not, but this happens. The
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
condition is happens. I don't know if it is established or not.
It's certain words where there are
Prakhar?
like double T or double E, and then you're left with. I don't think there are double T's. I think it's the incorrect
And
spelling.
don't get
Glitch,
stuck
glitch.
on the word aspect. No, don't get stuck on the word aspect. That was just an example. But
But still,
you're
the
both saying
explanation.
it's a glitch, right?
Yeah.
It is a glitch. In fact,
Mm.
it is the opposite of what we know as deja vu.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
literally, the opposite of deja vu is jamai vu. Happens when familiarity circuits temporarily short circuit in your brain.
Hmm.
So, in deja vu,
Okay.
something unfamiliar seems very familiar. In jamai vu, something very familiar seems unfamiliar,
So,
right?
like what I said, like certain spelling when you know this is the correct one, but it suddenly feels incorrect. Is that the same thing?
Possible. Like that is just one. Now I'm
One of the
forgetting the tip
ways
of the
you
tongue syndrome. One of the
experience,
ways, yeah.
Hmm.
It,
one
it
of the ways you
manifests itself.
experience
Yes.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Back to Prakhar now.
Hmm.
The fourth one, something called memory color drift. Over time, emotionally charged memories slowly shift color in the mind's eye.
Hmm.
Glitch or stitch.
Memories shift colors.
Slowly shift color in the mind's eye. So in layman's terms, say you have a certain memory
Hmm.
over time, especially if those memories are very emotionally charged, they seem to they might have actually occurred in a specific color scheme in your head, but over time the color scheme changes of those memories.
And what is it called?
Memory color drift, glitch or stitch. Prakhar,
I think it's a stitch.
Same.
Ashmita,
I also think it's a stitch.
you're both right. It is a stitch. Memory distortion does happen, but
But not of colors.
Hmm.
color specific drift is scientifically unsupported so far. It might happen, but sufficient research has not been conducted yet.
Yeah. Actually, the
Hmm.
So
memories
this is
I
what,
the
yeah.
memories I have of my like childhood or whatever I remember, I still remember those in same color. So
Mhm.
Oh, we can
So
join
this
that.
is what happens when, poetry escapes supervision. People start interpreting poetry their own way and giving it different colors.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
very
what's the
poetic.
score? Does anyone recall? I think Ashmita, you're 1 point ahead,
Yeah.
right? It's, I think, 3-2 to Ashmita, if I'm not mistaken,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sandy,
Back to
you
you,
are supposed to
Ashmita.
keep track of the score.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fine.
I remembered, no?
There.
Anyway, Ashmita,
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland syndrome. Objects or body parts appear abnormally large or small, disproportionately so. Glitch or stitch.
Are you not giving me enough information about this? Because
No, I gave you the information.
is there anything else about the quote unquote glitch that is also there? Like is it only body parts or is it
No, no, body
more?
parts. This is specifically about body parts.
I think it's Stitch.
Prakhar,
I also think it's a stitch.
I got you there. It's an actual syndrome. It's called the
What?
Alice in Wonderland syndrome. It is
Wow.
oftentimes linked to migraines, some form of epilepsy, infections, especially in your brain. So there's a very good chance that Lewis Carroll was suffering with the Alice in Wonderland syndrome while he was writing the fucking book. He should have had health insurance, but instead he chose to write a fucking book. But it is what it is.
The book has got nothing to do with this though. It's
What?
not in
No.
I
In Wonderland, people have abnormally out of proportion body shapes, right?
people
That
have
is
it's either, I mean, people in general, they don't have body, like either they are too small or they are too large. It's not one body shape, one body part being abnormally large. That's why I asked that it is because the concept didn't register, like the connection didn't register in my head. But okay,
Yeah. But essentially,
that
if
also
it
sounds
makes
terrifying. Yeah.
yeah, if it makes it any easier, so you see those weird caricatures of people that people make,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
With abnormally big head and very tiny legs. So if that happens in real life, that is basically your Alice in Wonderland syndrome,
Mm.
which is not the reality, but you are perceiving that reality to be that way,
Yeah. That
right?
also sounds terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The next one, I think it's back to Prakhar,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? Something known as emotional echo disorder, a condition where people unconsciously copy the emotional tone of conversations hours later without remembering the original interaction. Glitch or stitch?
Like I have had a conversation with you, and then
Uh,
like whichever tone I had that conversation with you in, I carry that forward through my day.
sure, yeah, in so many words, yes. Basically, your brain is unconsciously copying the mood and tone of a previous conversation hours ago, and you try to sort of pick up the tone and emotions of that particular conversation and plug in and play in a different setting and context altogether. Does that make sense now? But the brain is not doing it
Somewhat.
consciously,
Okay.
unconsciously. Glitch or stitch, Prakhar?
Uh, I think Stitch.
Ashmita?
I also think Stitch. I want to make it interesting, but it sounds
Mm.
very fake to me.
It is a stitch. Emotional contagion exists, but a disorder by this name does not, at least so
Mm.
far. This is just psychology flavored fiction of some kind, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so the score is, I think, 4-3
Yeah.
to Ashmita.
Yep.
Okay, back to you, Ashmita. The last two now. So, Prakhar, if you want to catch up, now is the time. Decision fatigue hallucination. After making too many decisions, people briefly see options that aren't there. Glitch or stitch.
Can you give me an example, please? I'm
For example, you are planning a vacation, right? You see like 10 different options to 10 different cities to 10 different villas of some kind. Obviously, over time, your brain will get fatigued, right?
Mm.
Because there choice overload is an actual thing,
Mm.
right? So when your brain is fatigued, it starts hallucinating more choices or options. That is what we are calling decision fatigue hallucination. So do you think it's an actual thing? Is it a glitch or a stitch?
it's a Stitch.
Prakhar?
Stitch.
I think it's a glitch.
It is a stitch. Another point to
Mm.
Ashmita. Decision
Um,
fatigue is actually real. Hallucinating choices is not a documented phenomenon yet.
Decision fatigue actually leads to the opposite. Like when you have too many choices and you have reached a fatigue, then you cannot see any more choices. Like your brain can't deal with more choices.
Mm.
Yep.
So it's actually the opposite that happens.
Okay. And just to see it through to the end, Ashmita has already won again. So just to see it through till the end, the last one, Prakhar.
Yeah.
Time loop memory effect. The belief that a specific short sequence of events keeps repeating exactly. So this will be the plot of any, the time loop movies that you get.
Mm.
The same sequence of events keeps taking place again and again and again. Groundhog Day, for example,
Mm.
Yeah.
right? So time loop memory effect. Is it a glitch or a stitch?
I think it's a glitch.
Same.
Ashmita,
I also think it's a glitch.
I got you on the last one. It's a stitch.
Mm.
Deja vu can in fact feel repetitive, but literal perceived looping isn't a recognized condition yet. Again, I'm
Right.
reiterating, I'm saying yet for every stitch because
Mm.
there just isn't enough science backing it right now. So it might be a possibility in the future, but till now it's not. That's why.